Producing evidence known to the police department? Yeah. You know, there are a lot of email addresses that I emailed over the last 3 years. Yes. And the police have a duty to disclose exculpatory evidence. Yeah. As do charities that have the authority to deprive Congress of income. Now, I know. I inform you I'm not in a city, and you decided, right, that you'd make me do a mental health evaluation so that you could have me admitted into a mental facility. Exculpatory evidence that I wasn't in Squim. Yeah. Wasn't in Brennan. Yeah. My sons were taken from me without any due process of law. Yeah. Now, holding that Brady encompasses impeachment evidence. See also Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure 16A outlining information. Now, we've looked at this idea of treason. Yeah. Let's say you're an oath of office. Mhm. And you gave some money to a charity because they gave some money to your campaign. All those endorsements, because Mike did endorse certain oaths of office. Yeah. Where Mike Van Proyen, the big pastor at Kingsway, approximate number of congregants, 400. Yeah. Did knowingly deprive the United States of America of their right to taxation. Yes. Because he knowingly deprived the United States of America of their right to contact me. The respondent, the restrained, yeah. The defendant, the accused. Because every time you got an endorsement as a campaign, yes, candidates, yes. Why don't we look at the actual individuals that are in religion, yes, that endorsed you, the candidate for office that may or may not have won the election, where you signed as a candidate that you would support and defend the laws of each and every individual state, yeah, as well as the Constitution of the individual states, yes, as well as the Constitution of the United States, and then get me the endorsements from religion that feels that they can participate and influence the political process of any candidate without protecting Congress's right to contact, yes, serve, summon, subpoena, possibly even jury duty, depending on the homeless individual. Yes, yes, yes. Now, this impeachment evidence, yes. Let's say you're sheriff. Did you win the election? Oh, I'd like to have impeached every sheriff of the United States that was endorsed by every person in religion that has knowledge of the ordained not protecting Congress. No, I don't. You're a sheriff in any county of the state of Washington. Why don't you get me the ordained? Yes, that Congress has given the authority to issue tax deductible receipts so that Congress can be deprived of their power of taxation. Because I'll tell you, Sheriff, in any county of the state of Washington, quite possibly any county of any state, yes, where any of those that have the authority of the 501c3 to endorse candidate, you could be liable. The United States first holding that the disclosure requirements of the Federal Rules of Criminal Procedure apply to inculpatory as well as exculpatory evidence. Now, this is a word inculpatory that I haven't looked at. Got a few of those words? Yes. There's the word enumeration. Oh, the word progeny. Yes. And then we'll go over here to the Google inculpatory. Now, let's say you're an attorney. You're telling me, yes, that all of those that are of the ability to deprive Congress of taxes, yes, that they know of one of their ilk, yes, intentionally depriving the state of their right to contact me for any state business. Yes. But they can go ahead and endorse for an election any individual in office that refused to. I think there's a lawsuit there. If you're, well, endorsements mean something. Yeah, yeah. Now, I know that I've been wanting the state, yes, to enforce my parenting rights because my sons were taken from me, yes, without any due process. And when I moved here, I was living at 1023 Kitchen Dick Road. Inculpatory evidence is evidence that shows or tends to show a person's involvement in an act or evidence that can establish guilt. In criminal law, the prosecution has a duty to provide all evidence to the defense, whether it favors the prosecution's case or the defendant's case. Evidence that tends to show a person's innocence is considered exculpatory evidence. Now, inculpatory evidence, as I understand it, yes, involvement in an act or evidence that can establish guilt. Let's say I can establish the guilt of each and every endorsement for office where Mike Van Proyen intentionally deprived the United States government of their right to contact me, and you got elected to office because of the ordained influence on the citizens that got you elected. Yeah. Now, I could sue for the removal of office of all of those that use the ordained, the tax deductible group of individuals. Yes. That is actually guilty of not enforcing the mandatory reporting requirements, background checks. Yes. Now, let's say you're Representative Kilmer, you're Senator Mary Cantwell. Yes. You're one of these that happens to be in the state legislature, and your want of the influence of those that have the ability to deprive. See, I was thinking about it. Okay. Every receipt, let's say tax deductible mortgage interest, right? You get it from the lender. Yes, you do. Maybe it's some work related product where you have to show the actual receipts of the purchases because there's a purchase involved. Yeah. No other group of individuals in the United States has more power to deprive Congress of taxes than those involved in charity. Now, I'm wanting to put in prison a large number of politicians, yes, that did win their elections or placed in their elections because right now, okay, because I'll completely fuck over.